This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
He was my best friend.
I'm so sorry. I know this is hard for you today. And, you got a lot of people out here surrounding you today. So, just take it all in and just remember he's looking down on you today.
I noticed you had kids with you and everything else. This is a pretty cool thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Only thing that would be cooler is my wife would actually come out, but she will not get on the bike. So I am accepting applications, but don't tell her that, all right? Yeah.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
Turn on your TV. Lawyer commercials go non-stop touting themselves. A little research will show you that most of them are not trial lawyers, but paid actors who have never been in a courtroom. So what do you want? A paid actor? A lawyer who's never been in a courtroom? Or someone who will handle your case personally with respect, guidance, and over 40 years of trial experience? Your case, your call. Leidendorf Law.
People talk about your one-stop shop. Well, Flat Out Motorsports is definitely a one-stop shop.
Maybe you like to hit the streets on two wheels, whether you're a touring guy, whether you're a cruising guy, or maybe you like the sport bikes.
If you'd rather play in the dirt, there's four wheels or there's two wheels.
Or maybe you've gotten to that point where you're ready for an extra wheel. They got the Can-Am Spider and the ever-so-cool Slingshot.
Or maybe you don't like the dirt or the road, then you can get on the water. Take this baby for a ride.
No matter what you need, no matter what brand you like to ride, all the safety gear, helmets, whatever you're looking for, it's all right here under one roof. And with the used motorcycle sales, you can pretty much find any kind of motorcycle you like. Hey man, we got a beautiful Saturday morning going on down here in Bloomington, Indiana. Cindy, what's going on?
This is the Hot Rod Harris Memorial Ride, and oh my goodness, look at all these bikes showing up. And it's the first annual.
I know, man. There are motorcycles everywhere. It is really happening, man. I tell you, this is why we have a sponsor like Crambo sponsoring all these charity rides, man, because you got to have a big sponsor in order to sponsor stuff like this. So Rambo's out in Greencastle. Make sure you tell them Steel Horse Thunder sent you when you go out and see them guys. They're a fantastic sponsor. This is going to be a fantastic ride. Cindy, why don't you say we go find somebody and find out more about what's going on today?
Let's go.
All right, Mike, we're here, Bloomington Harley Davidson. You guys got a ride going on, Hot Rod Harris. I know it's a memorial ride. Can you just give us a little bit of information about Hot Rod?
Roddy Harris was a Bloomington resident. I actually grew up with him, went to high school with him, was really good friends. He was known around the community. Him and his dad raced and stuff down at Bloomington Speedway. And unfortunately in January, we lost him to cancer. So the ride today is a memorial ride in his honor. The proceeds and stuff from this ride will go to benefit St. Jude's Hospital, who is, and I don't remember the cancer that Roddy succumbed to, but St. Jude's is the leading researcher for that cancer. So we're going to donate the proceeds to the research for that particular cancer.
Good deal. Well, it's always it's going to be a good day when you guys jump in and say, hey, we're going to take care of this ride and everything. I mean, there's a lot going on today. There's also isn't there a car show and a bike show and everything going along with this?
Yes, sir. Down at in Judah, down at Johnny's Junctions, there will be a hot rod and race car show going on down there, and then when we will end at the Steel Horse Saloon in Judah, which, by the way, if you're looking for a good place to go get some food and a drink down here, stop at the Steel Horse. Great people down there. They support us really well. Just awesome people. But when we get down there tonight, there will be a guy performing out of Paoli, a kid named Adam Crabtree is doing an acoustic set. And then after that, Clayton Anderson will be taking the stage for a couple hours and playing for us too.
This is a full day event here going on. They're even doing a blessing of the bikes here and everything else here at the dealership. And look at the skies, man. Tell you what, you can't ask for anything better than this.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It was a little chilly when we first got out on them this morning, but the sun's out and it's heating up, and it's supposed to be 74 this afternoon, which, some people look for things and stuff, but Roddy was born in 1974, so here we are, 74 degrees this afternoon. He's looking down on us and blessing us with these beautiful skies today.
I love it, man. Absolutely love it. Well, you guys be safe out there on the road. Enjoy the ride, and enjoy the good memories you have.
Yeah. Hey, always great to see you guys out. Now, it is a lot more fun when your wife interviews me, so she has to stand on the table so she can get up here. But, it's always great seeing you guys, and thank you for coming out.
Well, they got the band set up where the picnic tables were at. She couldn't get up high enough to talk to you, so I figured I better do this one.
I know that you guys are here, and Roddy was your brother, and you're
His cousin.
Tell me about Roddy, because there's a lot of people out here today that are out here for this event. Tell me about it.
About Roddy himself, what don't you say? He was amazing. He was everybody's best friend. He was everything good wrapped up in one person.
Well, I've heard people say that they went to school with him from, the time they were little until the time that he passed. And that's pretty cool, because you don't hear about that very often.
You'll never find another guy like him.
No.
So as a sister, was you guys close?
Very.
Yeah.
He was my best friend.
I'm so sorry. I know this is hard for you today. And, you got a lot of people out here surrounding you today. So, just take it all in, and just remember he's looking down on you today. Okay.
Thank you.
So, Michelle, you are the one that put this ride together. Tell me about this ride and what it means to you.
Roddy was a really dear friend of mine from high school till he passed away. And I had a vision that once, he passed away, that I wanted to do this benefit. And I kind of talked to some people, and they said, run with it. So first I was going to start out with a ride. And then because his name is Hot Rod Harris and my dad has a hot rod, I thought, well, let's do Hot Rods and Race Cars Car Show. So got that all put together, and then I decided to also do a concert. So we have a concert this afternoon as well. We have Adam Crabtree. We were supposed to have Jake Dodds, but unfortunately Jake can't be there, so now we have Clayton Anderson.
Well, it's a pretty big ride. I see a lot of bikes coming in, and for a first annual, it's pretty cool to see all these bikes come in. I'm assuming he had a lot of friends.
He knew a lot of people, yes, and he, everybody loved him.
That's pretty awesome. This is pretty cool that you had this dream and this vision, and now it's come to pass. I know that it's probably pretty cool for you to be able to see it all today.
It is. I'm pretty excited to see the amount of people that showed up for Roddy.
So how much work goes into this?
How much work? Well, it was on Facebook and it was on the radio.
So you didn't do anything else?
Well, there's T-shirts and sponsorship fees.
So you went around to everybody asking for help, though, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, Big Mike helped me with the motorcycle part of it, and then my friend Amy Lloyd, she helped me with the car show part of it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you got the car show going too, and this is going to be an amazing ride, especially for a first annual. You got a lot of bikes here. Hopefully you'll just keep on growing and growing from this one.
I know there's a ride going on today. Are you guys officially part of that ride, or is this, you guys are cooking food, you guys are doing it all, getting ready to play some music?
Well, we got a call from Melissa here at the Harley-Davidson shop a couple of months ago, and they wanted to do a blessing of the bikes to kick things off this year. And we got the call, and we're really thankful for that, and we're looking forward to it. So we decided to bring the band Soul Patrol, do some music too. I rewrite a lot of the old 60s and 70s rock tunes and put born again lyrics to them. And this is the same band we take into the prison to do bike shows, and we've been doing that for quite some time.
That's cool. Yeah, Unchained. I'm from down in this area, so I'm used to seeing the Unchained gang. I'm used to seeing the patches and stuff around here. You guys have been a pretty main staple around here for a long, long time. So tell me a little bit about Unchained.
Well, I joined Unchained Ministries in 1983 when Carl Beadle, president and founder of Unchained Ministries, came to my bike shop. I worked at a couple of Harley dealerships, and so then I opened my own shop, and so he had an old 72 FLH and wanted me to rework the heads on it, but I think he came for more than that, and so he started sharing the vision of Unchained Ministries going into jails and prisons, and I just laughed at him because I said I've spent most of my years trying to stay out of places like that. And so anyway, he wanted me to go with him, and we went up to, it was the Indiana State Farm then in '83, and so I don't know, I just admired the man and really thoroughly enjoyed going with him, and so I did some music that day, and so I ended up joining Unchained. And so then in 1988, we had a lot of bikers coming to Jesus. You know, there was a time you couldn't put Christian and biker in the same sentence, you know. And so we started Unchained, the Unchained Gang. Actually, we called our band going into the prison the Unchained Gang at first. And then when we started the motorcycle ministry, I thought, man, that's just a fit, you know. So then we changed the name of our band and named the motorcycle ministry Unchained Gang.
So Gracie, you're out here. You guys are out here cooking food today. This is for a blessing of the bikes. But tell me, what is the reason that you're out here?
Well, we like to be seen. We're in the Unchained Gang, and we're a motorcycle ministry. And so anyway, we come from the Ellisville House of Prayer. And I was telling you a while ago that we have a kids camp at our church. It's kind of down over the hill. We have like a mercantile and a doctor's office and a jail. We put some of them cowboys in jail sometimes. And we have a horse camp, a cowboy camp, and an Indian village with big old teepees. And I mean, it's a pretty amazing. A couple years ago, of course, we couldn't have it last year. But a couple years ago, we had like 140 kids. And so anyway, at each place, they get a little message, like at the potter's house. They talk about how Jesus is the potter and we're the clay, you know, that kind of stuff.
That's really cool. So how do the kids do? Is it kids that are in the community that come in and do this, or is it just the church kids?
No, it's anybody, you know, any. We put out flyers and announce it on the radio, and it's getting bigger every year.
Is it a day camp, or is it like an overnight?
It's a day camp.
Well, that's pretty cool. And you guys come around and do these events all the time, cooking food and serving food?
Yeah, we are a street ministry too, and we have the same thing like at Crestmont and down there on, what is the name of those other apartments? But anyway, yeah, we do this for street ministry.
That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are out here today.
Thank you.
And I think it's cool about the camp. So I hope that you guys get a lot of kids out there.
All right, I got to sit down here for a minute.
All right,
I got one question to ask. What did you do to get sent into timeout? I mean, the normal timeout chair is right up there by the food, and they sent you all the way down here at the bottom of the parking lot. What did you do?
I don't know. I'm just bad, I guess.
You got the innocent looking face, so I know you're bad. That's a given. Yes, that's a given. You look too nice and innocent, so I know that sure ain't the right thing here. So is this where you normally do? You like to come out to the Harley dealerships and just sit out here in the parking lot on the curb?
No, not really. But it's for a good cause today.
Okay, so are you in trouble? Is that why you're sitting out here all by yourself?
No, I'm just sitting here. Minding my business.
After all the crap this country's gone through in the last few years, you thought, you know what? I'd rather sit here by myself than to deal with any person right now.
That's right. See?
This is a standard lawyer commercial. This is a dramatic shot of me walking down the hallway. This is a stage scene of me talking to clients, even though they're not actual clients. This is the closing shot in my office, where I say my catchphrase looking professional and confident. Look, all lawyer commercials are the same, but not all lawyers are the same. Ladendorf Law has been involved in the motorcycle community for over 35 years, with many more years to come. Ladendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Don't look now. Crambo's isn't just paint. It's your one-stop shop for motorcycle gear, parts, and service. Crambo's, voted the Indy A-List #1 motorcycle shop 2 years running, has expanded with the state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment for tuning your fuel-injected Harley and a new paint facility to make your bike stand out from all the others. Crambo's also has a new retail area complete with leather, chrome, audio, and all your parts and service needs. Crambo's, voted #1 for a reason.
Good morning, Mark Leidendorf here. I'm going to talk about something that's not the most exciting topic, but something that might be the most important thing you do, and that is the purchase of the proper insurance for your motorcycle. So let's get right into what coverages of insurance you need to think about when you purchase insurance for your motorcycle. This is an actual sample of a declaration sheet of one of my former clients. This particular deck page is what we call them, a declaration page, had the best coverage I've ever seen for a motorcycle. And why I'm bringing it up is I use it as a prototype that perhaps all of you should consider when purchasing insurance for your motorcycle. I can go in, you all know about what liability is. The motorcycle liability insurance is up here on top. That's going to protect you if you're at fault in an accident, whatever kind of fault it may be. You put your various coverages in there, which is, this one's $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident. Typically, this coverage, your liability insurance, dovetails the same amount of coverage with your uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. Now, that is the most important coverage you'll ever get. Why do I say that? This is going to protect you if you're at a collision and the person who's at fault in the collision either has no insurance or has a very low limit of insurance, which means we're going to collect money for you and your family from your own coverage. And a lot of people say, I don't never want to sue my own insurance company. And I'm saying, that's exactly what you bought that coverage for. We're not going to sue them. We're going to go after them and get your claim resolved. If we have to sue your own insurance company, that's their problem because you weren't at fault. So let's talk about that. Uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. This gentleman had very nice coverage for himself. We were able to collect the full limits of liability of the uninsured motorist coverage for him, and his wife was his passenger. She got the other $250,000. So we collected $500,000 for him and his wife. This is the most important thing I'm going to talk to you about. When you see what they purchased that insurance for, $65.65, that's a bargain, my friends. That's the kind of coverage you want. There's various other coverages on here that we could talk about, and I'm sure you're all familiar with it. You have a nice bike, you take care of it, you obviously are going to want collision. Collision insurance on your motorcycle or your car is typically the most expensive. Although you got $500,000 of coverage, only $33 it cost them. So you've got comprehensive insurance in case something gets stolen off your bike. Rental agreement, he did not purchase that. Towing and labor costs, he purchased that, he included in there. Motorcycle medical payments. This is a coverage that would be extremely useful to have. This means I have $5,000 of medical payments coverage regardless of fault. So I'm going to sum this up for you. The most important thing you're going to learn today from our declaration sheet, which is an actual true replica of what I had in one of my cases, is get your uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage up to a high limit to protect yourself in case you're injured or your passenger's injured in a motorcycle accident. We all know how bad it can be for the rider of a motorcycle. And friends, I want you to be protected. I want you to call me if you ever need me. Thank you, my friends. You have been injured in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms totally unfamiliar to you. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces of Leidendorf Law. We take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Leidendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Cindy, this is not Saturday morning. This is Friday night. What in the world is going on here?
This is bike night at Indy West, and man, this place is hopping.
You know, Indy West does a bike night. It's the first Friday of every month, so all season long. First Friday of every month. This is the place to be. I see food trucks behind us and everything else. A live band playing. This is pretty cool. You want to go have some fun?
Let's go check it out. Okay, you're out here. You just pulled up a seat. What are you doing?
Well, we were sitting over there listening to music and ate dinner, and now we moved over here so the kiddo can play.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So do you guys come to these things all the time?
Actually, this is my first one.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you find out about it?
Actually, Facebook.
Very cool. Well, it's good to see you guys out here. It's a
Yeah.
little chilly right now, so you guys will have to bundle up and watch the kids play.
It's not bad, actually. It feels good.
Well, I noticed you guys are from Mars Hill Charity Riders.
Yep.
What brings you guys out here tonight?
Well, we know the band and we know a lot of the guys up here, so we wanted to come out and support everybody. Jeff Strong and all them. I actually proposed on their stage, so when we knew
You
they was
proposed
here-
tonight?
No. Last time when we got married, I proposed on their stage, so we're always around them.
That's awesome. So you guys do a lot of the rides with the charity, Mars Hills Charity Riders?
Yeah, yep. We're always out and about. We got the Goodwin Center coming up on the 15th. We'll be out on that one. Other than that, any rides that are coming up, we're always out and about.
Well, don't forget to put them on Still Horse Thunder on the webpage. Make sure you put them up there so we can know where to go.
Right on, definitely will.
And I found out you guys have a ride going on. Tell me about that ride.
That ride is on the 22nd of May. It is our Bloomington 22 ride. Its purpose is to bring attention and awareness to the 22 veterans a day on average who take their own lives for various reasons, and we want to bring that message to light, that we're there for our brothers and sisters in arms, and so is the general public. And when the general public shows up and shows support, then that lets our brothers and sisters know that it's not just us, it's everyone.
That is so true, and you know, you guys are so important because there are so many vets that do take their own lives. I'm so glad to see you guys out here doing it. This is an annual ride, right?
Yes, it is. COVID messed up last year, but we had it delayed and we still pulled it off. But typically we run it the Saturday before Memorial Day weekend every year.
Very cool. Well, it's good to see you out here. What brought you out here tonight?
Indy West is one of our best and most consistent supporters we have, and so we like to reciprocate the support that we receive from this dealership, and so we're here to support them as well.
Well, thank you for being out here, and thank you for all you do in the rides and the charities. We really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. It's our privilege and pleasure.
Your pink boots, right? I mean, they would fit you, right?
They are Crocs, and I am rocking Crocs, so I would rock them, but
They're a
not
little
my
small.
color. They're not my color.
They match you perfect.
It matches my daughter perfect.
Yes. So tell me about why you guys are out here tonight.
We always come out to these food trucks, so I think the next one's in Speedway or something. That one's really fun.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, we've been to this one many of times. So
Well, it's cool to see all the kids out here. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
I know, I'm glad the weather stayed the way it was.
It was raining really hard.
We were
earlier.
debating on coming out, but I was like, well, it's sprinkling, let's just try it. And it turned out great, so.
It is. The kids are having fun, and you take care of those pink boots.
Yeah, wear the little ones out. That's all I'm worried about.
Yes. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I noticed you had kids with you and everything else. This is a pretty cool thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Only thing that would be cooler is my wife would actually come out, but she will not get on the bike. So I am accepting applications, but don't tell her that, all right? Yeah. But it's a good time. The kids enjoy it. We've been coming here a couple years now.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this goes on like the first Friday of every month, correct?
Yeah, so first Friday here, I think second Friday down at Bloomington. We did get some cancellations last year due to COVID, but we're rocking on this year.
Right on. Right on. So tell me a little bit about you guys. I know I see your patches around everywhere and stuff. Pretty good sized group.
Yeah, so as far as nationally, we've got chapters all across the nation in almost every state. We really recently learned that Indiana's a little smaller, so we're going to start building that up. But we've got 6 chapters here, potentially some other detachments starting soon. So we're growing and we're moving. Yeah.
Right on. So what is it about an atmosphere like this that would bring you out and stuff? I mean, obviously the kids are having a blast.
Yeah, the kids have a good time. For me, it's really about my sanity. So working all the time. Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association is the one place that I get to let my hair down, even though I don't have any hair. And it's just about fellowship, camaraderie, and helping veterans for us. But we've got great relationships here with Indy West Harley Davidson. They've been supporting us for years, and we turn that back around by buying lots of motorcycles here. So it's a win-win.
That's the way it's supposed to work, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it's good to see you guys out here. It's good to see bike nights going on. Last year was a messed up year. This year, I'm looking forward to going full speed ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, last year wasn't too bad. I went to Sturgis last year. It was a blast. Plan on going back this year. So all you have to do is ride. You can have COVID all year long and still ride a freaking motorcycle.
Right. So. All right, man, it's not every day you pull into a Harley-Davidson dealership. And, I mean, first of all, we've got food trucks, we've got live music, and a big tractor-trailer truck out here with a ton of motorcycles. Is this got something to do with demo days?
Absolutely. It's going to be our demo day here, May 8th and 9th, which is Saturday, Sunday here at Indy West Harley Davidson. Gives you an opportunity to come out and really ride pretty much anything you want, as many times as you want without having to worry about, wasting a salesperson's time or, just being nervous about coming in and checking out the dealership. It's led by some of our Hog chapter members, so you've got some nice experienced riders leading the group, giving you some, good guidance down there. It gives you an opportunity if you just were curious, hey, what does a Heritage feel like? What does a Sportster feel like? The brand new Pan America's here, which I know a lot of people have been really excited about. So just gives you an opportunity to come out here and check those things out. Maybe you weren't even sure if you wanted a motorcycle and you got your license, or maybe you're new to Harleys. It gives you an opportunity to kind of experience everything that we have to offer. So,
yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, I know things are a lot different now than they were, say, back when they first started doing some of this kind of stuff, 20 years ago. You just you showed up and you picked what you want to do. Things are a little different. Don't you have to get online to register or something like that?
Yeah, so best way to guarantee that you have a spot is to go to our Facebook page, check out the registration link on there. I believe the pre-registration ends tonight. But we do have the availability to come up and register same day, but the availability of each motorcycle might be, certain things are going to be booked out that you might not be able to get a chance to ride. So definitely recommend pre-registering. It's going to be the best way to guarantee you can ride what you want to ride, but there's definitely going to be opportunity to ride some other things too, maybe if they're not booked up as well. So definitely suggest checking out our Facebook page and registering on there. So.
Okay. Yeah, demo days are a great thing, and I'm going to give you a warning right now. The reason Cindy rides an 08 Street Bob is because in 08, she test rode a Street Bob with something like this. I believe it was down in Bloomington, and loved it so much. She said if it had a windshield, I'd ride it home right now, and guess what? They had a windshield for it. So she rode it home, and I had another motorcycle in the garage. So be prepared when you come out here. You just might find exactly what you're looking for.
Reach out to us. We'd be happy to schedule a personal test ride for you as well. Test rides are free, so as long as you got your motorcycle endorsement, you can come out here and test ride anything with us, even if it's after the demo days. But best opportunity to come and experience the atmosphere, the vibe, the coolness that you get to see. Not everybody gets to. Some dealerships don't even let you ride CVOs. I got 3 here right here, 2 or 3 right now that you can go take out for a spin. So definitely a great opportunity to just come check out some really nice motorcycles. So, yeah.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us. Hope you enjoyed the show this week. And Cindy, what do you got to say?
What I got to say is follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. That's where you're going to find out stuff.
Exactly. And remember, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.